We are live inside the Apple here in Rapid City, South Dakota at the Systems Change Conference, and I have President Mary McCorkle, and we also have our Teaching and Learning Coordinator, Rich Middlestadt, with us today. And since we're out here in Rapid City working on some professional development, we thought we'd take this as an opportunity to talk to you about some of the things that we have going at SDEA and some options you have to access some of the professional development we offer. So, first of all, President McCorkle, do you have anything you want to say to our viewers right now?
Well, hi everybody. Glad you can join us this afternoon. We are live here at the Dakota in Rapid City, and we may have some traffic coming through, so that's one of the things that happens with Facebook Live, so don't be surprised if that does happen.
Okay, great. First, let's talk a little bit about the professional development that we offer. Rich, if you want to talk about maybe the trainings that you did this morning here at the Systems Change Conference and some of the other things that we can bring to school districts and to locals.
Sure. We did 2 sessions this morning. One was on our new classroom management offering, I Can Do It. And so we told people about the 15-hour training that's available in the area of classroom management. It's worth a grad credit or continuing ed hours, and we are bringing that out right now to school district in-services, and when local associations request it, we come out. We also did a session on plickers.com today, and if you haven't used Plickers yet, it's similar to Kahoot in that it's an formative assessment tool. It's free, online, and your students don't need any kind of connective device. They just use little slips of paper to vote, and the teacher's phone is the thing that scans and records the information. Those sessions were the ones we offered today. We also, along the lines of classroom management, have just finalized holding a Train the Trainers cadre in February of next year. And so the first weekend in February in Pierre, we are going to be training teachers who want to become classroom management trainers. And there'll be more information about that coming soon as we can get flyers out and start promoting it. If you know someone who's interested in becoming a trainer, we would love to have them join us and get trained in February to do classroom management.
Okay. I know we've done some work with SLO and assessment training. Can you tell us what SDEA has done, training that school districts and our members can get if they're interested in more on SLO or assessments?
Sure. Our SLO trainings started with a grant that we got from the National Education Association Great Public Schools Fund. And we do still have a little bit of grant money left, and so we are able to continue to provide that training, even with a stipend for members who take it. Right now our focus has been on assessment primarily, writing quality assessments. They can accompany an SLO or they don't have to. We still do the SLO training as well, primarily with student teachers and new and early career teachers who haven't received or used SLOs in the past. We are also still doing training around the effective teacher evaluations that we do in South Dakota that accompany the SLO form. And so whenever those are requested, we put those on. Again, that's a 15-hour training that we do, although we can do smaller chunks of that if it's requested.
Okay. Mary, I know that the association has put a new emphasis in the last couple of years on professional development. Can you talk about the importance of that and why the association has sort of built up this program?
We believe everything is all about our kids. It's all about our students, and if we want to ensure that our students have the best quality education, we need to make sure that we as an association offer to support teachers, our educators, with professional development. That's how we grow professional practice, and in the end that benefits our students.
Great. So if they want more information on how they can bring some of these trainings to their schools and classrooms, should they contact you, Rich?
Yes, I can be contacted. We have a lot of information on our website at sdea.org in the What We Do section under Professional Development. They can also contact the UNICEF directors and get a hold of me through them.
Okay, great. Next topic, American Education Week. That's something that SDEA is getting ready for. What is American Education Week and why do we celebrate it, Marion?
American Education Week is November 13th through the 17th. And it is an opportunity to bring everyone together to celebrate the great things that are going on in our public schools. We have a kickoff day, we have Parents' Day, we take Wednesday, and that's a day to support our education professionals. We have an educator for a day to invite people into our schools to see what it's like to be an educator. And we celebrate substitute teachers who help us out as we do professional development and continue to grow. So it's a great week to celebrate everything public education.
You mentioned educator for a day. What is that? How can people get involved? Why is it important for us to bring community leaders, legislators into the classroom?
It's one of the things that we can do to help community members, legislators, policymakers experience what it's like to be in our schools, to experience what a day in a classroom is like. And so they come in, they perform duties, they teach a class, they do lunch duty, they watch the playground, they do all those things that we do, and that really provides a better understanding of what goes on in our schools and helps them make decisions that benefit our schools and our students.
Okay, great. And if you want to do an educator for a day in your school, you can go to our website at SDEA.org, and we will have a toolkit up there with all of the resources you might need to do that during American Education Week. There's another thing that SDEA is very excited about, and it's fall, and it's warm outside, but we are excited about the Capitol Christmas tree. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Oh yes, it is very exciting. We received notification a week or so ago that SDEA will be able to have a Christmas tree at the Capitol. We've been having a lot of conversations about decorating our tree, and we want to make sure that that tree represents our students and our schools. So we're going to be asking you to create ornaments, and we have little samples here that you can put pictures of your classroom or your students in, and we have directions, etc. on our website. The tree will be ready to be decorated on November 18th, and then it will be up for the holiday season.
Yep. So if you would like to perhaps build some or make some of the ornaments, the school bus ornaments, you can get all of the instructions at our website at sda.org. Just click on the link and it will give you a step-by-step guide, and it also has some stencils and some other things that make it really easy. But we really would like to fill the tree with lots of ornaments with our kids, with our members. The other thing that we're going to be doing as we decorate this tree is it's going to be very colorful.
Yes.
We're going to have some school supplies, and when we are done with the school supplies as decorations, we're going to be donating them to kids in schools. So that's very exciting. Again, if you would like to participate, just go to our website.
And we would need your decorations by November 15th.
Yes, November
in order to put everything together so we can decorate the tree.
Okay. The last time we had Facebook Live, we talked about some nominations, and we just want to do a reminder, the Human and Civil Rights Awards and the Friends of Education. Those are due November 1st.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to add about those?
There are opportunities to recognize people in our communities who are working to support our schools, support our students. That's the Friend of Education Award. And those who are working with societal issues. Taking a stand is for a community group. We also have a Sue Ann Big Crow Award that recognizes student groups that are out in their communities really making a difference. So Friend of Ed, our HCR Awards, it's a great opportunity to say thank you to people in our communities, and we appreciate those nominations. They can complete the nominations online, or they can send them in. They're also available. I've sent them out to presidents. You can fill it out, scan it, send it back, but November 1st is the deadline.
November 1st, and you can find more information on our website at sda.org. And then the other award that we are taking nominations for is the ESP of the Year Award.
Yes, ESP of the Year Award is due November 28th. Again, it's a great opportunity to recognize our ESP that are such a vital part of our education process. We can't do it. We can't educate our students without our education support professionals. This is a way to say thank you and recognize them for what they do. November 28th.
All right. So everything we talked about here today, the professional development, the Christmas tree, American Education Week, or Educator for a Day in the Classroom. You can find all of those resources at SDEA.org. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Chances are you are already following us on Facebook, but at Twitter you can find us at SDEA Educators. And you can also download our app, which will also have information on professional development. We have some of our great tools, the SLO calculator. But we just, is there anything you want to say before we sign off, Mary?
Yes, just let you know that the slice that will be coming out with this is going to be on professional development, so we'll be looking for some feedback from that. And as always, thank you for everything you do in your school for our students. It's always very much appreciated. So we'll see you next time.
All right, thank you for joining us today.